Hello and welcome back to Tits, Tums and All Things Mum. You may have noticed that we have added some visual elements into the podcast, so don't miss out. Head over to YouTube and make sure that you're watching it to see the chaos, the fun, the education, all of the stuff. Don't miss out. And I've got the lovely Ali from Inspired Styling here today. How are you?
Hello, I'm very well. Thanks for having me here.
Good. We met at a event the other night, which was so much fun. We all got to wear pink and it was just lovely, wasn't it?
And now we're wearing pink tonight.
Oh, I know. I'm always wearing pink, to be fair. So, I mean, they were talking about wearing pink to that event and I was like, oh no, I don't have anything pink. People actually had to buy pink stuff and I was very surprised by that.
I was like, which shade of pink do I go with?
Do I do magenta? Do I do fuchsia? What do I do? So do you want to start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Ali. Mm-hmm. I live in Surrey with my husband and my two daughters. Mm-hmm. They are aged 7 and 9. Mm-hmm. And I run a personal styling business which specialises in colour analysis and body shape styling.
Amazing. I love that. So you're like the Gok Wan.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Trini and Susanna. I'm much kinder. Yeah, I'm very much
Do you remember those days?
Yes.
Like when I see some of the clips of Trini and Susanna, I'm like, how the hell did they get away with that back then?
Yeah, I think the whole media landscape has changed.
Yeah,
and I think
definitely.
Back then there was a lot more body shaming, a lot more criticism.
Yeah.
And it's no wonder that we've grown up with body issues as a result.
Yeah, definitely. And so do you end up working with a lot of mums because of the nature of what you do and mums just losing their fashion sense, their style through becoming a mum?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. In fact, it's how I got into colour analysis myself.
Yeah.
I was a client. I felt like I'd lost my way a little bit with style, and I was also made redundant as well. So that gave an extra layer of losing my identity.
Yeah.
And then I had a colour analysis myself, and I just found it really transformative.
Yeah.
But I do find that with mums, there's several factors at play. Your lifestyle has massively changed, so you're not going out as much, or you're going to different things. Yeah. You're running around. You're busy. You've got less time to, to basically to put into looking after yourself and self-care because you're looking after a little one. Yeah. Your body's changed, and I wouldn't say it's as bad as an existential crisis or anything. But you do go on a bit of a roller coaster ride, and I think your emotions and your hormones are playing a part in that as well. So definitely I see a lot of mums who've come out of those really tough early years of motherhood and are now starting to rediscover the old selves and what they loved about fashion and dressing up and feeling good in their clothes.
Yeah. It's really hard, isn't it? I feel like you almost have to do like a reset after you've had your kids because you are a totally different person, aren't you? Like back before I had children, I loved to wear colour, I loved to be bright, and then I had children. And believe it or not, this time 3 years ago, I was living in beige and black clothes. You would not believe that now because I love the bright stuff. But it's almost like I had to just press reset and just figure out how I wanted to dress, what I wanted to wear. And my body was totally different. Like I was a size 10 back then. I'm now a 16. So it's just dressing like a whole new person, isn't it?
It really is. And I think you go through the whole maternity phase and then postpartum, your body is still changing all the time, and you're breastfeeding, so you've got to think about the practicalities of breastfeeding clothes if you are breastfeeding. I know not everybody breastfeeds. And then it's really hard to get out of those comfy stretchy waistbands.
I'm still in the big knickers, I'm not gonna lie. I never went back to the pre-baby knickers.
No, thongs just don't exist anymore.
No, God. No. I don't know how I ever wore those.
I know.
Seriously.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it's really, really tough. This podcast is proudly sponsored by Cover My Bubble. Emma and Chris lost their baby girl Lily Beth at 1 month old and faced financial struggles on top of their grief due to not having life insurance. Now they help others by offering insurance for parents, children and bumps, covering critical illness to income protection. Visit covermybubble.co.uk to cover your bubble. What you do is focus on like how getting them back to their style. And what kind of things do you use? What kind of methods do you use to figure out what would work for the different bodies, the different skin tones, all of that stuff?
Yeah, so I use two main methods, the colour analysis and then the body shape styling. So the colour analysis is all about looking at the combination of your hair colour, your skin tone, your eye colour, and you could be one of 12 seasons. So each of the traditional seasons has a sub-season, and depending on which season you fall into, there will be certain shades of colours that make your skin glow, make you look more radiant, make you look less tired, and basically just really suit you and appear to sort of have a harmonious look. So that's really good, particularly for mums who might not have time to put loads of makeup on, but still want that little bit of a lift, that little bit of a boost to kind of give themselves that glow and that kind of happy sort of experience. Because when you look in the mirror, when you've
had the life sucked out of you, and then you're just like,
you're tired, your dark circles under your eyes, and you don't really have time to run around coordinating an outfit and accessories and all of the rest of it like you might have done in the past. So the colour is just a really easy, quick way to lift your features. And it doesn't even have to be about getting a whole new outfit. You know, I work with mums on a really practical and pragmatic basis. So looking at how you might put accessories near your face, or look at the tops that you wear, not necessarily, you know, overhauling everything, because I work with a lot of people who are like real women, not these women who are wafting around in Harvey Nicks, spending hundreds of pounds on clothing, and it's not sustainable to be buying a whole new wardrobe anyway. So it's about those little touches, those little things that give us a boost.
Amazing.
And then the body shape styling, probably most people are aware because it's been in magazines for years. You know, there's 5 different body shapes in the system that I use. So for example, if you're an hourglass or a pear or a rectangle, your needs and your body balance, your silhouette will be different to, say, a strawberry shape or an apple shape. So it's not necessarily about saying, you know, there is a perfect body shape, and I'm very inclusive, body positive. It's all about celebrating what we've got, but it's helping women and men dress in a way that helps them feel good when they look in the mirror. And often the way to do that is to bring balance to the frame. So for example, if your hips are a little bit wider, then balancing out the frame at the shoulders can help. Drawing attention up to the face can help as well. So there's loads of little tips and tricks that you can do. And a lot of people already know what body shape they are.
Yeah, but I think it changes so often, doesn't it? Especially if you've had kids, like it changes completely. So we all just need one of you to like come and just like sprinkle some magic on our wardrobe after we've had kids. But you're going to do a little practical session for us as well, and talk us through some of the bits that you do and some of the clothes that you've brought with you. So shall we head over and do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we've come over to do a bit of a practical session. You're going to talk me through the kind of things that you do for your clients, the body shape, the colours. Go ahead, go and show me what you do. Show me your magic.
Probably the easiest one to start with is stripes, because I think this is quite well known already. But if you are conscious of your body shape, wearing horizontal stripes is going to have the effect of making you look wider. And similarly with diagonal stripes, although this is a lovely skirt, and it's
lovely.
really
I
nice,
really love that.
because it's quite a big, bold and chunky diagonal. Again, it's just going to sort of stretch the space out and make you look slightly wider, possibly wider than
I'm
you
just
want
terrified
to be.
of stripes in general because I think from magazines back in the day telling you don't wear stripes because they'll make you look fat.
Yeah, and I guess
this thing.
Yeah, the point of this is, like, I would never ever say to a client, don't wear this, wear that. I'm very, very careful with the language that I use. And it's all just a guide at the end of the day. If somebody's come to me and they've said to me, I'm really conscious about my tummy, or I'm really conscious about my hips, I will do everything I can to provide recommendations. And if you've got something in your wardrobe already with horizontal stripes and you love it, keep it, wear it. And that's kind of the main philosophy, I think.
Lovely.
But yeah, horizontal stripes are obviously really good because they trick the eye into moving downwards.
I really love this as well.
It's
Where's
gorgeous,
this from?
isn't it? That's from the new Beetlejuice range.
Oh, amazing.
At Primark.
I really love that. I feel like that would look nice under a blazer.
Yes, I think so too. And the other thing about wearing button downs as opposed to, say, really high roll neck jumpers is that the button down again draws the eye down. You can wear it open, which creates a column effect. So just like you've got with this blazer here, because it's two straight lines, it kind of draws the eye directly downwards.
This is just a little bit of magic, isn't it?
It's all about the little tweaks. What have we got here? So this is a cardigan. Now, when you're running around after kids, you do get hot, so you're probably not going to want to layer up too much. So this is one way of just having the extra warmth and the layer when you need it. It's really lovely, isn't it?
It's like a poncho cardigan, isn't it? It's really cute.
Again, it's got the open neck, so it kind of it has that column effect of drawing the eye downwards. On the same theme of not getting too hot. I have quite a lot of clients that come to me and they're perimenopausal. They don't want to wear layers, but layering up is one of the easiest ways to look like you've styled your outfit, that you've put an outfit together with consideration. So these little things are really cute.
That's so cute.
Because you can wear that under a jumper.
It's like lace. It's lovely.
And this sort of intricate detailing around the collar is really good for drawing your eye upwards to the face. So a lot of my clients, when they come on board and fill in all of their details with me, they say, my face is okay, or I like my lips, or I like my eyes, but anything below the neck down, I don't want to draw attention to. So anything with detailing around the neckline, or even just a big necklace, that one that you're wearing there is gorgeous.
Puzzle designs.
Very nice.
I absolutely love them. They do amazing necklaces.
So so that will just have the effect of making your neck area and upwards the feature part of the outfit.
Okay.
What other little tricks have we got here? Oh yeah, a cowl neck also does the same.
I love that. That is so nice. What's that like for like boob sizes though? Is that better for like smaller boobs or bigger boobs?
So as a general rule of thumb, if you've got a larger chest, the way to balance out your frame is to not wear higher neck tops. So that scoop neck that you've got on is perfect.
I figured that out just myself because it just made it look bigger when you're wearing something up high.
It feels like you've got this massive volume of fabric and it almost kind of goes out to a peak.
But then what if you want to wear something like this though?
Well, again, this is good because you can just leave it undone.
Yeah, that's true.
And anything that creates like a V-neck, if you've got a bigger chest, a V-neck, a scoop neck, is really good.
Love it.
But yeah, the cowl neck also does the same because it just has that curvy line downwards.
I love dresses that have got a cowl neck.
Yeah,
like
they just
this
look
sort
so
of
elegant.
fabric as well. They're beautiful.
And there's loads of satin out in the shops at the moment.
I love it so much.
Skirts.
Yeah.
This is also good. This type of neckline is good if you're conscious of your hips because again, it creates all the drama up top.
Yeah.
And if you wear a darker area, sort of a bottom half like trousers or skirt, that will also make the bottom half recessive and create all the effect up top. Similarly with sleeves, if you're conscious about your hips, focus on fluttery sleeves, cuffs with slits and bows. I've got another example here. This is an old Topshop shirt, but this has got really cute little ties that you can do in a bow or do in a knot. Really Again, cute. It's got the V-neck, so it's just going to create just the little bits of interest in sort of safe areas, if you like the neck and the cuffs.
That. I'm going away and I'm going to go do loads of autumnal shopping with all your tips.
Oh, great. What have we got here? So wrap dresses.
Oh, I love that.
Wrap dresses.
I struggle with wrap dresses though, because I have a small waist and big hips, and it just makes it all just look a little bit wider.
What you maybe want to try and look out for then is anything with like an elasticated back, because then it will just cinch in where you need it. But yeah, the wrap dresses are really...
That one's gorgeous.
Really flattering for pretty much all body shapes, really. So yeah, what it does is it kind of nips in at the narrowest part and skims over the rest. This one's got a lovely tier along the bottom as well. And again, most people are happy with the lower part of their legs. So adding the interest in those sorts of areas sort of draws the eye downwards. Nice. Also on dresses, empire lines.
That's gorgeous too.
These are
I love that.
These are really comfortable. Again, what it's doing here is it's cinching in around the waist and then skimming over the tummy and skimming over the hips. It's got some interesting floaty sleeves.
So nice.
Arms seems to be another thing that people mention a lot. Like people want to cover up their arms and you know, whether it's like the shoulders or that armpit vagina area that people don't like.
I think I've got to the point now where I just don't care anymore. Like I used to not want my arms out ever, but now I'm just like, oh, I don't care. Just get them out whenever now.
Get them out. Yeah. And that's it really. I mean, with all of my styling clients, I just try and give them a few little ideas and suggestions. And it's just about picking and choosing what works for you, really, because we're all different. All of the bodies are there to be celebrated. And we are probably far more conscious and critical of our own bodies than anyone else.
Definitely.
And you see this a lot with people.
I never look at a person
holidays.
on the street or like on the beach or whatever and think, ugh, you shouldn't be wearing that. So no one's going to be thinking that about us. It's just our little voice in our head telling us that.
That's it. So, that's it. So yeah, there's quite a few different ideas here. What else have we got here? These kinds of dresses as well. The thing I love about dresses is they're so easy to wear, and it looks like you've pulled together a look, an outfit with actually you haven't had to coordinate anything. Jumpsuits have the same effect as well because they're all one piece.
Is that a jumpsuit or a dress?
That's a dress. It's a little bit creased up, but again, it's got this ruching here, so it just kind of covers up any areas that you might be conscious of.
That's really
cute. And again, that one here, I thought of you when I bought this one. So I thought it was your
That's
kind of
really
style.
Nice.
This is the bit on the back as well with the.
I love a bit of shirred material on it. I love it.
That's really gonna help pull you in all the right places and also give you a bit of stretch. The other great thing about dresses is, of course, you can go out for dinner or lunch, eat as much as you like, and they're so forgiving.
Well, I really struggle with bloating, so I practically live in dresses and skirts. I don't own a pair of jeans, and I don't really wear trousers either. So these are great. I love that. So nice. And what about your colour? What do you do with colour?
Yeah, so when it comes to colour, again, it's really about giving people the tools and the frameworks to understand if they want a little extra lift, if they want an extra boost, the colour is there for them. So there will be certain colours which are more flattering on some people than others. And I have to use the word flattering really carefully because some people take offence at the word flattering.
I understand that. I get it. I know that I can't wear blue because it just doesn't work with my skin colour or my hair colour.
And I'm the opposite. So for me, this navy blue is a really, really good colour. Black is no good for me. Black makes me look tired, washed out. Really? It actually ages me. But the navy blue is a similar dark colour, but it's actually much more
really nice.
In harmony with my appearance. Whereas for your colouring, you are probably much more on the bright side of things. I mean, you've got it all going on already.
I literally live in pink, green and orange. They're like my colours that I go for.
And it's really good to have a set of colours that you like. And that all go together. That's where the colour palettes really come in helpful. So I recommend choosing probably 3 colours in an outfit as a base with different varying proportions, and that will help bring interest to the outfit. Within the style recommendations that I give clients, they get their 40 best colours, and then
40?
40.
Jeez, I didn't even know there was that many colours. Jesus.
Well, it's kind of, it's a bit deceptive, really, because you could say purple, but then purple comes in mauve, lilac, lavender. So there's berry colours, burgundy. There's all different shades, and depending on your hair colour, your eye colour, your skin tone, which of those shades is going to suit you better.
Yeah.
So within that 40, quite a lot of clients will screenshot that to their phone, and then when they're going out shopping, they can just do a quick match across to see what works for them. And if you find you're gravitating towards a smaller number of colours in that palette, it's ideal because then you can build a capsule wardrobe. And it's also really good if you're travelling as well. If you're sort of looking to pack a suitcase, then you know you can mix and match. But there's also other things that come along with the colour, so things like patterns as well. So if you're more of a petite frame, smaller patterns and prints and florals will look more in proportion with your frame. If you're larger, then you can carry off bigger patterns. And also depending on your colour season, so there's 12 colour seasons, depends whether you're really going to look great in really bold, leery, vivid prints, or maybe something a bit more subtle, a bit more washed out and faded. So it's all really fascinating.
So much to know.
It's kind of like art and science, and that's why I love it. The creativity mixed in with a little bit of reasoning and rationale.
Amazing. There is so much to know. So basically, everyone just needs to come to you.
Yes, please. That'd be lovely. No, I honestly, I absolutely love what I do. I have so many clients that come back to me and say they've really grown in confidence. I have a client who said that she's not worn a bikini for 8 years, and she went on holiday this year, and she just felt so good about herself. So it is really, really lovely to be able to help people in that way.
That's amazing. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. Shall we head back over?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. Are you ready to spin the wheel?
I am. I'm a bit nervous, so I'm going to delay things and give you something.
Oh, you got me a present.
I bought you a present. So I was in Amsterdam last week, and I saw this, and it made me think of you.
I have never had a present on the podcast before. Future guests, take note. I've got a present.
I mean, don't get so excited. It's only small.
Oh, it's just lovely that you've thought of me. That is so cute. And the pink wrapping paper, obviously. Oh my God. Tits on socks. Oh my God, I've got to show you guys this.
Pink socks?
Pink socks. And they say tits. That is amazing. Tits at your feet.
So when I mean,
they nearly are at my feet.
When I was in the shop buying them, the guy said to me that tits actually stands for the company name, which is "This is the shit."
My podcast is the shit.
There you go.
And it says "Love yourself, tits to toe." I love that. I'm going to have to wear them every single podcast episode now and just flash them. Tits.
You will wash them in between though.
Yes, I will. Good. Or I'll just leave them here and they'll just be my uniform. Thank you so much. That's so lovely. But you do have to spin the wheel now.
Right, let's do it.
Nice try, but it didn't work. Ooh, what are we gonna do? Something you've learnt about parenthood.
Oh, I mean, everything that you learn
I know.
is a lesson.
Yeah.
I think definitely I'm trying to control my anger issues.
I feel you.
I'm very much trying not to be a shouty mum. So if anybody's got any lessons on that they can teach me, that would be most helpful.
Yeah.
But
We've had lots of guests on in the past that have talked about shouty parents and stuff like that. And most of them have ended by saying, it's okay if you have to shout sometimes. And I'm like, cool, that's fine. I'm sorted then.
Yeah. Okay. How much is sometimes though?
Yeah.
So I guess really learning to let things go. So I'm quite a house proud person.
Yeah.
I like to be tidy.
Yeah.
But it's just impossible when you've got kids around.
Oh, yeah.
And likewise, when they do the little niggly things that wind you up, I guess it's about picking the battles.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it from their perspective, they don't want to be nagged all the time. It's not a great experience for them to be growing up being told, don't do this, do that. I mean, we used to joke that when my youngest was a toddler, she would grow up thinking that her name was Bella No, because every single time she touched something, it was like, no, don't do that. But I think, I've definitely learned that they've got to find their own way. Yeah. They're a bit more independent now because they're 7 and 9, but obviously still not fully independent.
I've had to make games of everything, so it doesn't seem like I'm asking them to do something, so it seems like fun. So like I'm like, right guys, we're gonna have a race, who can tidy their room up the quickest. Or like if we're out and about, we play red light, green light so that Bailey doesn't run off because he's a runner, and just like little games of everything so that I'm not just nagging them constantly. It seems to kind of be working until they figure out my game, and then they'll be like, no.
I often get, you can't make me do it at home, which is quite hard to come back from. Well, I can.
I own this house, get your bags, off you go. Oh, that's so funny. But the next segment is stroller speedway. Now, how do you think you're going to do on your stroller speedway?
I'm not convinced that I'm going to do great because it's been a few years since I pushed a stroller. Yeah. It's been a few years since I've changed a nappy. Yeah. I do have flat shoes. Yeah. I've got my super speedy
I love how everyone's having to plan their outfits now because of this.
I will give it a go.
Yeah. So you've got 2 minutes 7 to beat as the top score. It's the only score at the moment, but it's the top score. So
have you got accident and injury insurance in place?
Don't have you got insurance?
Yes.
Right. Sorted. Right. Should we head over?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Welcome to Stroller Speedway. Are you excited?
I am.
It's going to be so much fun. You're going to be fine. So what's happened is your child, you just put her in the pushchair and she's done a massive poo. Typical. So you've got to get her out of the pushchair, unstrap her, change her, put her back in, strap her in, safety first. Yep. Hat needs to be on. Then you're going to slalom this way, slalom that way, park her up and touch me on the shoulder, and that is your course done. And you've got 2 minutes 7 seconds to beat.
Okay.
You feeling up for it?
I can do this.
You've planned your outfit accordingly.
Planned for flats today.
So I'll give you a countdown and then we'll go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Right, she's unstrapping her. Right. Down she goes. I love how rough everyone is with this poor baby.
Oh my God. It's been a while since I've seen one of these.
Oh my God.
You do know I'm going to have to touch you on the shoulder with a little bit stuck on my hand.
That's still. Okay, it's only Nutella, you're fine.
Oh my God. I'm glad it's a girl baby because I've only changed girl baby's nappies.
Oh, yeah. And you wouldn't want Nutella stuck in the bits of a boy baby, would you?
God, she's very flexible, isn't she?
I actually must message Emily from last week's episode because when I came to little baby Annabelle today to put Nutella in her nappy, that is a weird sentence, there was actually some left in there. So she didn't do a very good job of cleaning it up.
Like, I'm being quite thorough here.
Yeah, exactly.
How thorough do we need to be?
Just as thorough as you would like it with your own child.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Okay, baby.
So we're going on with the new nappy.
New nappy going on.
Yeah, love it. Love it. I mean, the good thing about this baby is she doesn't fidget and try and crawl away and all of that stuff.
She's not trying to put a hand in it or anything like that.
No, exactly. So, yep, she's pretty good. Right, we're going back on with the vest.
Right.
On it goes.
Legs up.
On it goes. Her hat stayed on as well, which is great.
All right.
Lovely. Good. Back she goes in the pushchair. We are at 1 minute 30.
Easy.
Easy. Right. Get your slalom in.
Okay.
Round you go. Love it. It's good slalom action. Good slalom action. Oh, she's only gone and done it. She's knocked Emily off the top spot with 1 minute 40.
Very respectable.
That was good. Well done. How was it?
Yeah, it was all right. Kind of reminded me of my baby shower. We did that with the nappies.
Did you?
Yeah, probably don't want to go back to it.
Oh, Emily's been booted. Let's move her down. Down she goes.
So my heart is pounding now. I'm so out of breath.
So we've got 1 minute 40 to beat now. Do you reckon you're going to stay up on the leader spot?
I'm not sure. It depends how thorough. I think you need some guidelines in place for how thorough the...
as clean as you'd like your baby. You wouldn't leave them covered in poo, would you? No. And there's just like a dirty nappy right behind you. Don't stand in it. Amazing. Well done. Let's head back over. Well done.
Thank you.
You did good. How did you find it?
I haven't done that much exercise since sports day when I got roped into the parents' race.
I mean, it is a little bit like a sports day, isn't it? But yeah, that was so much fun though. I love watching everybody do it and commentating. But thank you so much for coming on. And we've all learnt so much from all of the stuff you've taught us and got lots to go away and do with my wardrobe. It's actually, now that it's pissing it down all the time, I need to do the transition of the summer clothes to autumn anyway. So I'll be taking some of your tips on board.
I am also going to do a massive wardrobe detox and take my own advice on board.
Yeah, I need to do it. I just don't have the motivation. So I'll probably end up still with summer dresses in there in December, but maybe soon.
I like to think that putting things on Vinted might give me the motivation, but then I can't really be bothered to do that at the end of the day, so I just give them to the charity shop.
Yeah, but thank you so much for coming on. Do you want to tell everybody where we can find you online?
Yeah. So on Instagram, I'm at Inspired Styling, and my website where you can book all of my services online is inspired-styling.co.uk.
Lovely. And thank you so much again for coming on. Thank you to everyone for watching and for listening at home. Please do give us a like, a download, a subscribe, and we'll see you next week.